All right, before I head out on the road right now, this is one that I've never had to do before. I got a call from a customer and they lost the set of duals off a semi from the sounds of it. So we are going to go up to the Trent exit, and it sounds like I have to get off at the exit there from the sounds of it, and up by the stop sign just over towards the fence there, the fence line along the ditch there. Supposed to be a set of duals for a semi, so we're gonna go up there. We're gonna get those winched out of the ditch, get them loaded onto the rollback here, and bring them back to the shop. And they are gonna pick them up tomorrow afternoon, it sounds like. So let's get going. Okay, we are about a mile away from our exit here. We're gonna keep an eye open. He said it was up by the stop sign at the exit there, but once we get to the exit, we'll just keep an eye out and see where exactly it's at and where we gotta park. I don't know if he was on the exit itself or going by on the interstate, or if he was on the cross highway up here. Peeled here, because like I said, he said it was by the fence line over up by the stop sign here, but let's see if we can see anything as we're pulling up here. And I forgot that fence line goes diagonally here too, so that might be a hell of a winch here. Yeah, it looks like maybe something dark right at the corner there. It might be better off going on the crossroad here and running a line down, because that's a hell of a long winch. Then we'd end up having to go through a waterway there too. So let's we're gonna be on the highway here. Not really any shoulder here to speak of. Just a little bit of an edge here, and that's it. So we will hold off here. Yeah, it looks like it rolled down from the highway here, so I don't know where they were going exactly. Let's see, get the strobe lights on here. We're gonna go right about here and see how I'm lined up. Drop that down. PTO on at least, so we can do a little bit of work here. Yeah, I might back up actually some. Get the rim sling out here quick first. This one. Smidge here. Let's go there. Keep that on. Stanch block out here. Really wish I had more cable on this truck. Ended up having to cut off about 25 feet of it because I ended up having a bad end on it. And it's been used. They're down to about what I can go with there. Might have to get some chains out here, I believe. Hopefully I got enough. Let's see if we can maybe wheel it back here a little bit. I can get it away from the fence at least a little bit, maybe get it in this low spot here. That's pretty good tires too. Hell is that? That was just all the rocks in the drum here. Or bearing. That looks like all bearing material. And this bearing is shelled out in there. I have to show you that when I get up on the road here. Flashlight. Should have brought a block of wood with. Got this up ways and blocked it off. See if I can get to the ridge here at least. All right, I'll get her turned around here. Hopefully she'll stay right there then. Maybe. Doing that low spot there. Don't flip. Stay. Don't need you flipping on your face. Grab the tow man's best friend. Take this, stick it on your shoulder underneath your shirt. We're gonna go, I believe that's a work plate. Let's see here. No, that's not. Put it on a work light there. Let you guys see a little bit. Grab a wood block here. You can see how much of this cable can reach down there too. I think if I grab a J hook, might be able to reach it. Get the snatch block set up here quick, and then we'll grab a J hook. Go back down there. I think I probably will take and grab the remote too. We'll do this all down there. wood block down there. Yeah, this is what I was talking about. If you can see that there, the light up a little further. Look at all the bearings in there. Snapped off the end of the stub axle too, it looks like. But that is bad. That thing looks like she was running dry for a while. Let's see if this actually reaches. Cable out there. There it is. That might work out perfect there. That thing got so hot it actually started oozing out the thread lock on those. Holy crap. That thing was cooking. It actually started melting the plastic nut covers too. You can see how the chrome is actually starting to kind of bubble up on them. It was actually melting. All right, get this through there. That on there. Not my preferred way of doing it, but that's the way it's gonna have to be since I gotta use this one and not the other wrecker. Flop her down on her face there, and we will slide her on up here. No, we don't have to wheel it up the hill. Throw this up here. The reception's not very good on this remote. That is horrible looking down in there. We're gonna unhook here. This one unhooked. Get rid of the J hook here. Oh, found me a freaking badger hole. But lost my ankle there. Gotta steer this over here a little bit. Get it off the edge of the truck there. Get her block in there. Alright, let's pull the bed up here a little bit. And flip her maybe? I don't know if she'll flip over. Not quite, not fully flipped, but we can get her right there. I can get it wheeled up behind the truck now. Turn here. Behind her. See if I regret taking the snatch block off here, but I'll do it anyways. Spinning on the bed there, roll up a little bit, and hopefully, no, not that way. Let her settle down here. Should have been there holding it, and I could have remoted it, but we want her to flop down, and I will get her up on the bed. Come on, just flop for me. That is the nut that I was talking about that goes on the axle, along with all the bearings and stuff. That is a loud semi. Let's see if we can get her flop here. So we don't want it dragging on our, don't want it dragging on there. We are gonna actually put this out. Took that off before, it probably would have been better, but it probably also would have ended up taking off rolling on me. Now it won't roll.
more here. All right. Now we can get her up there. The block comes out, the block comes out. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I think we should be good there. We'll get us up on a flat working surface here and we will get her secured down. All right. That. Actually take and we will go backwards on this one. I'm gonna go grab hook through to the chain. Come on, get through there a little further. Up to here. Don't like that. Grab a transport chain here. Up here. We're gonna grab my other rim sling here. Come on, you stupid latch. Go. The other one. For this one here, I'm gonna actually use this instead of using the rim sling or using the ratchet shaft. Do like we did in the ditch there. Go there. And bring the excess back over here. So it doesn't end up falling off the bed here. There, snagged up. There, that should stay. One more. Fully engaged. There you go. Leave that there since I don't have my bridle where I can tie it off the back like I normally would. Here, nice and tied down. These things like to shimmy out, so it's a good thing the wheel lift is in the way. All right, make sure I got everything here. I got my remote. Got my wood block, got my chain, got my rim sling on. We should have everything, so well, let's get moving. Blinded myself there. All right, so if you haven't seen one of these before, Guardian Angel, if I hit the center button there, it will put all of it on. I got amber, blue, and white on this one. But you can do front facing lights, you can do the back facing like that, however you want to do it. It also has just a red light, kind of night vision wise, so it doesn't screw up your night vision. But I love this thing. This part just goes onto your shoulder, underneath your shirt or jacket, and then this just magnets down on it. So awesome deal. Just lithium ion rechargeable. Got them in both my trucks. I usually just keep this one up top here, just hanging there. But awesome light to have. That way if I'm down in the ditch or something like that, I actually have a work light. Plus, that way if I'm down there or I'm working into traffic, I can have that on. So kind of lets people know, hey, you're walking around, stuff like that too. So let's get headed back to the shop and we'll get this unloaded. All right, we are gonna cheat here because we got Guido, our forklift. The fork slid out here. Locked in there. We don't have to mess around with trying to flip these back up and roll them off the bed or slide them off the bed or anything. This is the thing we got to fight with here, guys. Getting some slack in here. We got enough there. That one off there. That one off there. slipped right in between the two tires on it. I can see what I can see, but angle just right here. Get off that wood block and we'll get in a little bit further here. Alright, should be good there. We're just gonna set these down here for now. Get everything on the wrecker put away. Get that set inside and see what I did there. Perfect. This all put away, that way we don't have the truck running out here anymore, keeping people up. Alright, we were done with that one, so it was not that bad actually. I thought it was probably going to be a little worse than that, but other than it being so far down in the ditch and not having much to go with for cable wise on this truck, it kind of made it a pain in the butt, but otherwise just a little bit of labor and got her done. So thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, leave a comment down below. I will catch you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.